Yes, officers. There's something wrong?
Have you seen this boy?
Welcome back, my Sagat brothers and sisters. We have a lot of information. A lot. Our Christmas presents have come early. It started off this morning. I managed to kind of get it just as it exploded. It looks like some websites, I'm not sure who entirely, have gotten access to CPU versus CPU matches of Sagat. There's quite a few. I'll show you where to, or the ones I found at least. First off was this Famitsu blog. I've translated this from Japanese. It is in Japanese, translated it to English just with the old Google. It's very readable, very readable. You can understand exactly. This seems like a Sagat player has written this. He's going on about you know, how he feels very different and the low shot. We'll get into all the details. I guess first things first. I put a post on this morning. Once I looked at this. This is the inputs for his moves in Japanese, but you can see the pictures. So there's his shot change. The medium punch and the heavy punch is the high shot. The low kick, the light punch is the low shot, which was the controversial change from before. DP is the same. Then we get to this one. Tiger knee is now a fireball motion. So I updated that this morning here, and obviously this post has kind of went off. So for the people saying it's not a big deal, it obviously. What do I think? I'm always on the fence with these things. I'm going to learn how to deal with the new moves here, and you know, I'll get past it. So I understand both sides. I understand the people that are saying this is no big deal, just learn, which is true. And I also understand the people that are having a bit of a, not a meltdown, but you know, I mean, the main reason being that not only did they change the shot for it to no longer exist, but like I've called, if you want to follow me on Twitter, by the way, I'm just Total Sagat. I post a lot of tech there. I said jokingly before, if they make Nexus quarter circle forward and kick, I'm going to be confused. You know, it was a bit of a jokey post. But they actually did replace that move with something else. So it's not only the loss of the low shot not being there, it's something else now also being there. From a purely execution standpoint, you might negative edge. You imagine if you're going to have to now do crouching medium punch into fireball, which will be punch into punch. Sorry, if you want to do, you know, crouching medium punch into low fireball, it will be, you know, crouching medium punch, quarter circle forward into light punch. But if you want a knee, is it possible now that you might negative edge either one of those and you might get a knee instead of a shot, or vice versa? Maybe. You'll practice that out of your muscle memory, but it could happen. So I understand the concerns there. We'll deal with it though. Now here's where you'll find the videos. We're going to go through them, by the way. This is a bit of an ad hoc, no edit video. So you're in for the long haul here, guys. If you're only the diehard Sagat fans, need stay. But hopefully that's all of you. So we've got this fighting game channel. This is a first to 10 rounds, or 10 rounds with Zangief. Oh, there's Sagat getting beat by Geef already. It's bad news. Of course, none of this matters. It was computer versus computer. You've got this guy put up this legacy of Kaiser. I don't know where he's got this intro from, but lovely artwork there. Beautiful artwork. You've got this one here. Very good video. It's more matches. You've got Bison in there. You've got Sagat. I think they go over the moves. That looks like his trials at the end. I didn't even realise that. So looks like you've got trials there. We might have a look at that later. And this one was probably the highest quality I could find. I don't know who Behaunt is. You can go there, you can support them. My channel is non-profit, so I'm not making anything off of ripping off people's content or telling you where to go. I've never monetized my channel, and it will never be monetized. I'm just a gaming dude helping gaming dudes. So these are the places. That was it for me. I'll review this one. He's full motion, full sound effects. So let's get into it. All right, we're back. This was actually I don't think I mentioned this one in the intro. This was GameSpot. So this is the one I made notes on. Now the next point we've got is 113. I'm going to just skip, guys, otherwise the video will be hours long. I realise some of you may like that kind of thing, but we got to keep it short and sharp. This target combo. Look at the space. That's spammable, very spammable. I don't think that will be punishable there. If you look at how far away he is there. This one, bang, bang, wowee. That is a long distance. That is a long distance. Let's put it full screen. 140. What I've written good damage. What have we got? Yes, jump into the launcher, into Tiger Knee, uppercut. That is big damage. I mean, it's a jumping, right? But good carry and good damage there. You can see that does about maybe, I'm going to call that 35%. Then this is quite large. If you watch what happens at this point here, great combo. See how the way that Sagat rolled there? So that you can combo the EX knee. It will send them into a juggle state, and you can link the uppercut. Again, look at the damage. I'm thinking to myself, like, that's 2 bars he's used, right? He's only used 1 EX move there, and it does that much damage. You imagine adding a level 3 and another couple of drive rush. Look how much meter Sagat has left. There's huge potential that Sagat has some crazy ass M Bison corner damage there. I would not be surprised if there's a 7k combo that's not very difficult to do. Anyway, that wasn't the only point I was going to make about EX knee. If you notice, when the EX knee hits, see the way that Sagat rolls back there? That's very similar to the way that Ryu, if you've seen Ryu's SA2, it makes them tumble back and Ryu can drive rush in for combos. I'm wondering if that is also possible there. So instead of doing the uppercut there, after the EX knee, can you drive rush and juggle again? Potentially. 309, we have crappy. I've written down crappy EX high shot. Yes, unfortunately, here, you're gonna be able to jump. The very good players will be able to jump reaction that, like, even in fast time. That high shot is terrible. So that's not gonna. I was confident, knowing it was 3 hits before, he was gonna dominate Fireball Wars. That is not the case with a move that starts up that slow. That maybe it might just be for meaties, combo extensions. I don't think that's gonna be. Like, I mean, just throwing a Hail Mary like that where you're no risk is okay. But yeah, not the best. We got 313. Oh yes, this is huge. 313. Bang. How far? Look at the damage he's doing. Look how far away he was when he did this. That's a long way. Oh, he's a big heavy hitter. There is no doubt in my mind he's a big heavy hitter. We got 317, whatever written down. DP whiff, 2 crouch medium punch. Yes, so that could be. You wouldn't think the computer would do meaties, would you? That says you there, though. That looks like a person, perhaps. Maybe this isn't 2 people. This might be. See, this DP does 2 whiff crouch medium punch. I bet you that's plus on block. You know the way you do whiff, normal, into normal, and it's plus. Big stuff there. Now, what have we got next? We got 326. Oh yeah, I've written low EX shot recovery mediocre. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't think we're not going to be zoning with this dude, guys. I'm almost confident of that. Yeah, that's the low shot there. So he does EX shot and then he throws that shot. That shot's already coming out, and Sagat has not quite left the ground yet. And he still gets jumped on. The punish counter sign comes up. I don't think the Grand Tiger shot is Sagat like. It seems to be mediocre. Even in the blog, the guy describes it as being, I can't remember what he says in his Japanese terms, but it didn't sound like it was broken or good. It was meh. It was average. Now we got 327. Yeah, this was another point about this jumping. Look how far away you can confirm crouching heavy punch into DP. That is insane. That is a long way. No, I don't think another character could hit you from there with that. Not off of a heavy like that. That would require drive rush or something like that. So 355. What else have we got? Oh yeah, we got the high shot speed. The high shot speed does look good. I think this one here, the Sagat player is obviously trying to jump out or something. They look good. The high shot looks good. Obviously, the drawback of the high shot, as we'll find out later, is you're just going to be able to drive rush a low button and go underneath there and punish Sagat. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. 413 I have written down. What's 413? Drive rush into crouch and medium kick. Yeah, so this is a cool link. So he doesn't have crouch and medium kick drive rush cancel. However, he will be able to drive rush into crouch and medium kick, hit them low, and then link a crouch and medium punch. And because of his big range, he converts again. There. I think this character does the same thing. This other character, bang, bang. That wasn't a counter hit or anything like that. So that goes into the Nexus and into SA1. Now I think that does quite big damage for a level 1. I might have there might be a Ryu nerf in this patch, by the way. We'll talk about that later. I've spotted something. What have we also got? We got 440. I've written down high shot lingering hurtbox. Yes, this is a good thing. So if you watch how, did you see how the Sagat player tried to stand up and walk past the shot, but he couldn't. So the back of that means the hurtbox on the high shot's good. See, I was getting tagged again. He's getting tagged trying to walk under. So the high shot hitbox is going to be very, very good. Good news there. That means it's going to stop jumps easy. Yeah, I like that one a lot. 435. Oh yeah, we've went over that. 508. Is he dead? What does that mean? Can't crawl. Oh yes. This one here. Sorry, I think I've written is he dead. If you can't crouch the high EX shot like this person here is crouched down, and we already knew this hits crouchers. I think if Sagat does level 1 there, I think he's dead. I think he's dead. It's unblockable here. Not this point. What? This one right here. I think he's dead. If you can you jump? You reckon you can jump out SA1? I don't think so. I think that's going to be an unblockable setup in chip damage mode. And Sagat's toast there. Didn't matter because the dude mucked it up. Oh yeah, 516. This is crazy. This one. The range, like the range on this crouching medium punch, when he does this high step kick, he's really far away. Look how far away Sagat is, and that's drive rush cancelable. So he's the normal guy. He is. Forget about the shots. I think they don't look like they're good enough. This Sagat is going to be the absolute normal beast guy. If you like pressing normals, this character is the one for you. And then we have this huge damage combo. Bang, 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 bang. Launcher. Look at how much damage that's doing. That's going to bounce for slightly more damage. I can't remember if I've mentioned this or not. I think Javits has quite rightly pointed out, this is a hard knockdown there, and Sagat's too far away. So I thought we might be able to get the SA1 linked off of that wall bounce. I think that's a big no there. You're not going to be able to get anything off of that, which is weird because they're making the uppercut zone the character, but Sagat doesn't look like a zoner. Yeah, but it's okay. It's still powerful. Now we're up to 525, 542. I've written drive rush off of TK is a meaty. Yes, this is big. So let's just 542 it. There. So this, if you hit them with the EX, what did you hit them with there? The low EX shot into Tiger Knee. That's plus on block, by the looks of it. That looks like a meaty setup. And then there's another one. I made a point here. Oh yeah. So that if you hit them with the Tiger Knee, it's a drive rush into a meaty, guaranteed. You would have thought that anyway. At this point here, it doesn't look like Sagat's got a throw loop. I don't think you're going to be able to walk back in there and throw him. What do you guys think? I think that's too far away. Maybe you can drive rush. Maybe. Which is better? You never know. Maybe they removed throw loops. I doubt it. We'll just be one of them unlucky characters that doesn't get one. Oh yeah, 607 we got low step kick combo. Works on a counter hit though. Again, we kind of predicted that. Counter hit into stand and jab, which is 5 frames. I think we've worked out. So you're going to need a counter hit for that. That means you can probably do low step kick into mediums if you hit it on a punish counter. We'll have to wait and see. This 620, we've got the Oki from the new SA2. So you can see here, this is the one that knocks him flat, close. But I don't know if I'd use that one. I really like the look of the launcher one. Why? Because the launcher one will combo for more damage, and you're likely still going to get Oki off of whatever you work out there anyway. So I'm still going to maintain what I said before, that I think the SA2 knockdown Oki version won't be used very much. That's interesting. You think that's plus on block? I reckon it probably is. You wonder if the CPU... This is CPU versus CPU. Why do you whiff that jab there? So that's, say, medium knee into whiff, crouch and punch, crouch and light punch, light knee. And then he does a medium after. That could be super spicy. And then we got 7-11. What happens at 7-11? I've got no combo from low step kick. Oh yes. So this was, he does low step kick. Doesn't hit on a punish or a counter hit, so you can't do anything. After the shot, I thought it was super interesting that he uses the shot to push Sagat back, and then that standing light punch hits from miles, right here. That's really far. So you're going to be able to, like say if you play Ryu, you use standing light kick now. I think Sagat's version of that will be standing light punch. It's going to be a long range kind of checker frame trapper where you're too far away for them to hit you, but you're not too far away from them for you to hit them, if you know what I mean. Jeez, that was a tongue twister, wasn't it? 744, crouching. Oh yes, this is bad news, I think, for Sagat. So the main point being, at this point here, he does a low shot. That shot, he drive rush crouching light punches underneath the shot. Punish counter Sagat. But the point is there that the shot was out. The shot was already on the screen. Like, it's like his body passes through the shot here. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's slow that down. We'll slow this one down. So every character's going to be able to do this. Not here. So Sagat, he drive rushes, and it's like he just levitates through the shot, which means, yeah, I wonder if the hitbox on the shot is more towards the back of the shot. You know how I was saying before, you can't stand up. They'll hit you if you try and stand up, but not very far forward in the shot. Little bit of kind of the old weird hitbox thing going on there, or it could be the drive rush frames mucking with what's going on there. But that's bad news for Sagat. Another big reason he's not He's not a zoner. I am sorry for you zoning guys out there. Oh yeah, 913 we got. I've just written mad range in capitals. Where is 913? Here we go. Let's speed her up again to the normal speed. Oh my goodness me. My goodness me. That is a long way. That feels like more than half screen. It could be that Sagat, what did Sagat do there? Did he try and do a shot or something? What's he pressing? He's pressed like crouching jab. That's huge. That button is so big. That is going to annoy a lot of people. 10 minutes. We got oh, this was interesting. I think this is just someone mucking up though. I've got his EX knee safe on block. He does the full EX knee here, I think. And he doesn't, this character doesn't punish him. It's hard to tell if it's just a mistake. He does a DP after, which maybe means it is negative on block, but not punished, not big enough that you couldn't spam a DP in there. 10:45. Oh yeah, we got a drive reversal animation at 10:45. Here we go. It's kind of weird. Looks like he kind of pushes him away with like double fist. It's cool. Like when I'm saying weird, it's like a cool weird. Let's slow that one down and have a look. I like that a lot. It's pity it's still a garbage actual mechanic, but it looks cool. Bang. Look at that. Like a kind of double fister. I like it a lot. And then we have, what else have we got written on my magic pad? 10:45. We got 12 big hurt box on standing heavy punch. What happens here at 12 minutes? Yes, I think I was unsure if this was just because it's Sagat punishing Sagat. I think it's right here. He does a heavy punch. See how that? I'm unsure if that's crouching heavy punch is ridiculously good. Yes, probably is that, but it could also be that standing heavy punch has a really big hurt box on it. Like a lot of the animations for Sagat seem like they're like, look how far away he is there. Mind you, he is lunging forward. I mean, he stood right back up there. That could be like a lingering hurt box type move. Because it will be completely broken if it doesn't have a big hurt box on it. So I'd imagine you're going to get swept by characters like Ryu and Akuma, people with good sweeps. 12:05, 2 cool combos, yes. Big damage, and then it's straight into another cool combo, I think. Oh, I love the shot juggles, and that's big damage for a SA1. That is big damage. Now that is it for that video. I do have a few more though. So this is the other video. This one is versus Akuma here. I just wanted to make note how long range again. I think I might have mentioned it before. He does a drive rush into a jab. He's miles away and still connects the crouching medium punch into the knee. That's big stuff there. His buttons seem to be extremely good. What else have we got here? Let's have a look. We got 10:34. We got crouching 10:34. Oh yes. I was thinking to myself, do you think he cancels that there, or is that a link? Because if crouching medium punch can link to DP on a counter hit, that's going to be huge in the neutral. If you can just throw out crouching medium punch, it counter hits, and you can link a heavy DP, that DP is going to hit from anywhere, how far it reaches. Something else happens later on, I'll show you, that makes me think that also. Alright, just a few more. It's been all good stuff though. It's mostly been all good stuff. This one got me my blood pumping. the hitbox on the Tiger Knee must be very, very good. I know this is Dalsum, and I know he has extended hitboxes on his normals, but if you watch here, I think Dalsum does is kind of down diagonal fierce. Just after this interaction here, he does it. And look how far away Sagat gets him with the knee. That's a long way. It looks like it has the hurtbox on the bottom and the hurtbox on the top, which is very, very good. That means no whiffed knees. That fills me with a lot of confidence that the new quarter circle forward and kick knee might be actually very good. And then we've got finally at 1746. Oh no, we're going back in time. I wondered if this was plus on block. This into this into this. That looks like a setup. That looks like setup territory to me. Light knee into medium knee, maybe plus on block. You can't tell because you don't know what Dalsum does after that, and he doesn't press anything. That looks delayed to me. Mind you, the counter hit does come up, but I wonder, that's the kind of things I'm going to be looking for when, if you want to join me on my journey with Sagat, we're going to figure out all the meaty knees and the setups, all the juicy stuff. And that is that, my friends. One final very cool thing. This might be my favourite bit, actually. Watch this win pose after he beats Sakuma here. Crazy juggle. Like he just walks up to him. Swaggers up. Hey, you want some? He is very cool. He's very cool. There is some epic content out there from other people showing I think High Fight showed a real cool juggle as well. If you want to check that out. But it's not long, guys. We got a week left and we will be playing the King.